When the night feels longer than your faith in the dawn, and every step you take feels like you're walking alone. There's a whisper in the silence calling out your name, telling you you're stronger than the weight of your pain. You don't have to see the road to know it's there. Even in the dark there's something guiding you somewhere. Every tear you've cried is not a waste of time. It's shaping who you are, turning scars into a sign. Rise again, even when your strength feels gone. There's a power in your heart that's been there all along, like the wind beneath your wings, unseen but true, lifting you higher than you ever thought you could. When you feel like giving up, just breathe and stand. There's a greater story written in your hands, not by chance, not by fear, not by despair, but by a truth that says you're meant to repair. Every broken dream, every silent cry is building something deeper you can't deny. There's a light ahead, even if it's far. Step by step, you're becoming who you are. You were never meant to stay where you fell. There's a voice inside saying you will be well. Not defined by the past, not chained to the fall. You are rising, you are standing, you can have it all. So run and don't grow weary in your soul. Fly beyond the limits, let your spirit take control. Even when the world says you should slow down, you'll keep moving forward, you won't turn around. There's a strength renewing every single day, like the sunrise chasing all your fears away. You are not alone, you're being led inside to a place where hope and courage collide. Dream again, even if it feels too late. Every moment now is shaping your fate. You're not lost, you're just learning how to see the endless possibilities of who you can be. Stand tall, even in the stormy rain. Every drop is washing off the fear and pain. And when the sky clears, you will understand you were always held by an unseen hand. So rise again, let your heart be free. There's a greater version of you waiting to be. With every breath, with every step you take, you're walking toward a life you're meant to make. Beat. When the weight of the world rests heavy on your chest, and every breath you take feels like a test, there's a quiet strength awakening inside, a steady rhythm you can no longer hide. In the middle of doubt, in the edge of fear, there's a voice that gently draws you near. Not loud, not forced, but steady and true, reminding you there's more you're meant to do. You were made to rise beyond the fall, to stand unshaken when you hear the call. Every step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you're still moving through it all. Even the storms that try to break So don't let go when the road gets steep. There are promises your soul must keep, not written in fear, not lost in the past, but carved in a truth that will always last. Run with the fire that never fades, even when you walk through shadowed shades. There's a force within you, bold and bright, guiding your heart toward what is right. When your strength feels gone and your hope runs thin, that's where a deeper power begins. Like wings unfolding you didn't know you had, turning your lowest moments into something glad. Keep moving forward, don't lose your way. There's a new horizon with every day. You're not defined by where you've been, but by the courage that rises within. Let your dreams stretch wider than your fears. Let your vision outgrow all your tears. You're becoming more with every fight, a living proof that darkness turns to light. So lift your eyes, let your spirit soar. There is always something greater in store. Beyond the pain, beyond the scars, you are destined to reach the stars. Rise again with a fearless heart. Every ending is a brand new start. And through it all, you will see you were made for endless victory. When the weight of the world rests heavy on your chest, and every breath you take feels like a test, there's a quiet strength awakening inside, a steady rhythm you can no longer hide. In the middle of doubt, at the edge of fear, there's a gentle voice you're meant to hear. Not loud, not rushed, but constant and true, whispering softly, there's more in you. You were never made to stay in the fall. There's a rising force when you answer the call. Every small step, every inch you climb is rewriting your story, one moment at a time. Even the storms that try to break your way are building a stronger heart each day. Every night you thought would never end was shaping the strength you now defend. So hold on tight when the road feels steep. There are promises your soul must keep, not written in fear, not lost in regret, but in truth that hasn't failed you yet. With a fire that refuses to fade, even when shadows begin to invade. There's a light inside you, bold and bright, quietly guiding you toward what's right. When your strength feels gone and your hope runs thin, that's where a deeper power begins. Like wings unfolding you didn't know you had, turning your sorrow into something glad. Keep moving forward, don't lose your way. There's a new horizon in every day. You're not defined by where courage that grows within. Let your dreams stretch wider than your fears. Let your vision outgrow all your tears. Every scar is a lesson, every fall a guide, leading you closer to what lives inside. There's a rhythm of grace in the steps you take. Even in silence, your heart will wake to a truth that lifts you steady and strong, reminding you this is where you belong. So rise again when you feel unsure. There's a strength in you that will endure, not just for now, but for all your days, carrying you through unseen ways. Lift your eyes when the sky turns gray. There's a hidden light that will find its way through every crack, through every seam, awakening life inside your dream. You are becoming, don't be afraid. Even in chaos, a path is laid. Step by step, though you cannot see, you're walking into who you're meant to be. So breathe it in, let your spirit soar. There is always something greater in store. Beyond the pain, beyond the scars, you are destined to reach beyond the stars. Rise again with a fearless heart. Every ending becomes a start, and through it all you will see you were made for endless victory. When the silence grows louder than the noise in your mind, and the road ahead feels impossible to find, there's a spark in the dark you can't deny, a quiet strength that refuses to die. You've been walking through shadows, carrying the weight of questions and fears that never seem to wait. But deep in your soul there's a steady flame, calling you forward, calling your name. You were never meant to break and stay. There's a force in you that won't fade away. Every tear you've cried, every sleepless night is shaping your courage, igniting your fight. Even when the ground beneath you shakes and every plan you made begins to break, there's a higher path you cannot yet see, unfolding in time, setting you free. So don't look back when the door closes tight. There's a new horizon filled with light, not by chance, not by accident, but by a purpose that was always meant. Run with a heart that refuses to fear, even when the end is not yet clear. There's a rhythm inside that keeps you strong, guiding your steps when things feel wrong. When your strength feels lost and your hope runs dry, lift your eyes, don't ask why. There's a deeper power rising within, turning your losses into a win. Like wings that grow in the middle of a fall, you'll find the strength to rise through it all. Not because it's easy, not because it's planned, but because there's more within your hand. Keep moving forward even in the rain. Every drop is washing away the pain, and when the storm finally fades from view, you'll see a stronger version of you. You are not your past, you are not your fear. You are the voice that chose to persevere. Every step you take, every choice you make is building a life no one Let your dreams awaken, let your vision rise. Beyond the limits, beyond the lies, there's a truth inside that will remain through every loss and every gain. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you beyond it all. And when you feel like you've reached the end, you'll find the courage to rise again. Lift your heart, let your spirit fly. There's no ceiling to how high you can go when you believe it's true that something greater lives in you. Step by step through fire and flame, you're not leaving the same way you came. You are growing, becoming free, everything you were meant to be. When the morning feels distant and the night won't release, and your heart is searching for a moment of peace, there's a quiet promise rising deep within, telling you softly this is not the end. Through every shadow that covers your sight, there's a hidden path leading back to the light. Even when hope feels fragile and small, there's something unshaken that outlives it all. You've carried burdens no one could see, fought silent battles just to be free. But every step that you chose to take is proof of a strength no fear can break. You were not made to stay in defeat. There's a rhythm inside, steady and sweet, calling you forward, lifting your soul, reminding you that you are still whole. Even the storms that shattered your ground are planting new life where you once fell down. And every tear that fell like rain from your eyes is watering dreams that are ready to rise. So don't be afraid when the path disappears. Sometimes the way is uncovered through tears. There's a deeper vision beyond what you see, a greater becoming of who you can be. Run with the fire that time cannot erase. Even when life feels like an endless race, there's a strength renewing with every breath, outlasting the fear, outliving the stress. When your energy fades and your hope feels thin, that's where the real journey begins. Like wings unfolding out of the pain, you'll find yourself rising again and again. Keep moving forward, don't stand still. There's a higher purpose shaping your will. You're not defined by the trials you face, but by how you rise and continue the race. There will be moments you question it all, why you had to struggle, why you had to fall. But every answer is written in time, and every step forward in every climb. Let your dreams expand beyond your fear, let your vision grow crystal clear. You are not lost, you are being refined. Every challenge aligning your heart and mind. There's a quiet power in choosing to stand, even when life slips out of your hands. It's there in the courage to try once more, in the strength to open a closing door. So breathing deep when the weight feels strong. You've been stronger than you know all along. Every heartbeat, every breath you take is leading you closer to the life you'll make. Lift your eyes when the sky turns gray. There's a hidden sunrise on its way. Through every crack, through every seam, light is There's a future waiting, perfectly timed, and through it all, you will see you were made for endless victories. When the road feels endless and your steps grow slow, and the weight of the world is all you know, there's a quiet pulse deep in your chest, a hidden strength that outlives the test. And every moment you wanted to stop, and every time you felt you would drop, there was something unseen pulling you through, a steady reminder of what you can do. You are not lost, you're on your way, even in nights that outlast the day. Every detour, shaping a path you're meant to stay. There's a reason your heart still beats this strong, even when everything feels so wrong. It's calling you forward, step by step, into a future you haven't met. When your strength feels gone and your vision fades, and you're surrounded by endless shades, there's a light within that won't burn out, stronger than fear, deeper than doubt, like wings that rise without being seen, carrying you past where you have been. You'll find a power you didn't know, lifting you higher than you can show. So don't give up when the climb gets steep. There are promises your soul must keep, not written in fear, not shaped by pain, but in truth that will always remain. Run with a fire that cannot be tamed, even when life feels undefined and unnamed. There's a direction carved in your heart, guiding you even when you fall apart. Every tear you've cried, every scar you bear is proof that you made it through despair. And every time you chose to stand, you rewrote your story with your own hand. Keep moving forward, don't turn around, even when answers can't be found. There's a quiet faith in every stride, a deeper force walking by your side, when the silence feels too loud to hold. And your dreams begin to lose their gold. Remember, the spark that started it all still lives in you. It will not fall, you are becoming more than you see, breaking through limits, setting yourself free. Every step you take, every breath you claim, is lighting a never-ending flame. Let your dreams rise higher than fear, let your purpose become crystal clear. You're not defined by the past you knew, but by the future reaching for you. So stand again, even if you break, there's stronger version you will wake. Through every trial, through every fight, you are moving closer to your light. Lift your eyes, let your spirit fly. There's no limit to how high you can go when you trust what's true, that something greater lives in you. Step by step, through storm and flame, you're not leaving the same way you came. You are growing, you are free, becoming all you were meant to be. When the sky feels heavy and the colors turn gray, and the dreams in your heart start fading away, there's a quiet echo you can still hear, calling you forward, drawing you near. In the middle of chaos, in the depth of the night, there's a spark inside you holding on to the light. Even when everything feels unsure, there's a strength in you that will endure. You've walked through valleys no one could see, carried the weight just to set yourself free. Every silent battle, every unseen scar has shaped the courage of who you are. You were never meant to stop and stay. There's a force in you finding its way through every doubt, through every fear. It's been guiding you year by year. Fades and your hope feels thin, that's where a deeper rise begins. Like wings unfolding out of the pain, you'll find yourself lifted again and again. So don't turn back when the road gets long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when the answers aren't clear inside, you're being led by an inner light. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried was building a strength you cannot hide. Every moment you thought you would break apart was shaping resilience inside your heart. Keep moving forward, don't lose your pace. There's a greater vision you're meant to chase, not defined by where you have been, but by the fire that burns within. There are days when the weight feels too much to bear, and you wonder if anyone truly cares. But even then, there's a quiet grace holding you gently in that space. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that time can't heal. There's a purpose written deep in your soul, guiding you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than your fear. Let your vision become more clear. Every step you take, even slow, is leading you further than you know. So stand again when you feel you've fallen. There's a strength in you still calling, not just to survive, but to rise above, to walk in courage, to live in love. Lift your eyes when the path feels steep. There are promises your heart will keep. Through every storm, through every flame, you are growing, you're not the same. Step by step, through night and day, you are finding a brighter way. And through it all, you will see you were made for endless victory. When the light feels distant and your heart grows tired, and the dreams you held feel quietly retired, there's a hidden fire you can't erase, still burning deep in a silent place. In every moment you felt unsure, in every wound that needed a cure, there was a strength you couldn't see, growing inside, setting you free. You are not finished, you're just in between what you have been and what you will be. Every step forward, even in pain, is breaking the limits, removing the chain. When the road disappears in the dark of night, and you're searching for just a sign of light, there's a steady rhythm within your soul, guiding your steps, making you whole. Even the times you wanted to hide, even the tears you tried to deny, they were shaping a deeper view of a stronger, rising version of you. So don't give in when the weight feels strong. You've been holding on all along. There's a reason your heart still beats, a greater purpose your life completes. Run with a fire that won't burn out, even when surrounded by fear and doubt. There's a truth inside you, bold and clear, leading you forward, year by year. When your strength feels gone and your voice feels small, that's when you rise beyond it all, like wings appearing out of the fall. You'll find the power to stand tall. Keep moving forward, don't look behind. There's a brighter vision you're meant to find, not defined by the past you knew, but by the future calling you. There are moments the path feels too unclear, and the weight of the world feels too near, but even then there's a quiet guide walking with you, right by your side. Every tear you've cried, every scar you've known is proof of a strength you've already grown. And every time you chose to stay, you found a deeper, stronger way. Let your dreams awaken once again, beyond the struggle, beyond the pain. There's a horizon waiting for you, filled with hope that's pure and true. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you beyond it all. And when you feel like you lost your way, you'll find a new beginning in that day. Lift your heart, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you goes quiet and your heart feels low, and you're searching for a place to go. There's a gentle strength you can't explain, rising through every hidden pain. In the moments you felt too weak to stand, something unseen still held your hand. Not in noise, not in display, but in a calm that would not sway. You are not drifting without a way, even when night outlasts the day. Every breath you take, every step you try, is lifting your story higher than the sky. There's a reason you're still moving on, through every dusk and every dawn. A quiet force you can't deny, teaching your spirit how to fly. When your strength feels gone and hope runs thin, that's where a deeper rise begins. Like wings that form in the unseen air, you'll feel their power lifting you there. So don't give up when the climb feels long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers don't appear, you're being guided far from fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every night you thought would never end was shaping the courage you now defend. Keep moving forward, don't stand still. There's a greater vision shaping your will, not defined by the past you knew, but by the future reaching for you. There are days when your heart feels torn, like you're carrying something worn. But even then there's a quiet light breaking through the darkest night. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth inside your soul, pulling you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than fear, let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, though small it seems, is building a life beyond your dreams. So stand again when you feel you've fallen. There's a voice in you still calling, not just to stay, not just to survive, but to rise again and truly thrive. Lift your eyes when the sky feels closed. There's a path for you, still composed. Through every storm, through every flame, you are growing, you're not the same. Step by step, through night and day, you are finding a brighter way. And through it all you will see, you were made for endless victory. When the path feels broken and the signs are gone, and you question if you can still go on, there's a quiet voice beneath the noise, calling you back to your deeper choice. In every moment you felt alone, in every place that felt unknown, there was a strength you couldn't see, holding you steady, setting you free. You are not lost, you are being led, even through thoughts inside your head. Every doubt, every fear you face is shaping a stronger, wiser pace. There's a reason your heart still fights through endless days and restless nights. A hidden power, calm and true, still rising up inside of you. runs thin. That's where a deeper rise begins, like wings appearing out of the fall. You'll find the courage to face it all. So don't give up when the road feels long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers seem unclear, you're being guided far from fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every moment you thought you'd break was shaping the path you're meant to take. Keep moving forward, don't look behind. There's a greater vision you will find, not defined by where you've been, but by the fire that burns within. There are days when the weight feels too much to bear, and you wonder if anyone is there. But even then there's a silent grace holding you close in that hidden place. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth within your soul, guiding you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than fear. Let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, even small, is leading you beyond it all. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you through it all. And when you feel like you've lost your way, a new beginning will find its day. Lift your eyes, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you believe. There's more in you than you can conceive. Step by step through storm and flame, you are growing, you're not the same. And through it all, you will see you were made for endless victory. When the wind feels colder and the path turns steep, and the dreams you buried begin to speak, there's a quiet echo inside your soul, calling you back to a greater goal. And every second you felt delayed, and every plan that began to fade, there was something deeper still alive, pushing your heart to rise and strive. You are not stuck, you are being shaped, even in moments you thought you escaped. Every struggle, every unseen fight is building your strength, igniting your light. There's a reason you didn't break apart. Through every pressure upon your heart, a hidden power, steady and true, has always been carrying you. When your strength feels gone and your hope feels small, that's when you rise beyond it all, like wings unfolding in unseen air. You'll feel a force that's always there, so don't turn back when the road gets long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers don't appear, you're being guided far from fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every night you thought would never end, was shaping the courage you now defend. Keep moving forward, don't stand still. There's a greater vision shaping your will, not defined by the past you knew, but by the future calling you. quiet light breaking through the darkest night. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth within your soul, leading you toward a greater role. Let your dreams rise higher than fear. Let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, though it's small, is guiding you forward through it all. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you through it all. And when you feel like you've lost your way, a new beginning will find its day. Lift your eyes, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you believe. There's more in you than you can conceive. Step by step through storm and flame, you are growing, you're not the same. And through it all, you will see you are made for endless victory. When the world feels distant and your voice feels small, and you're not sure if you can stand at all, there's a quiet strength you can't deny, still rising in you, reaching the sky. And every moment you wanted to hide, and every tear you kept inside, there was a spark that would not fade, a deeper courage quietly made. You are not broken, you're being refined through every challenge shaping your mind. Every step forward, no matter how slow, is proof of a strength you continue to grow. There's a reason you're still standing here, through every doubt, through every fear. A steady power, calm and true, has always been guiding you. When your strength feels gone and your hope runs thin, that's where a deeper rise begins. Like wings appearing out of the fall, you'll find the courage to face it all. So don't give up when the road feels long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers seem unclear, you're being led beyond your fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every moment you thought you'd break was shaping the path you're meant to take. Keep moving forward, don't look behind. There's a greater vision you will find, not defined by where you've been, but by the fire that burns within. There are days when the weight feels too much to bear, and you wonder if anyone is there. But even then there's a silent grace holding you close in that unseen place. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth within your soul, guiding you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than fear, let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, even small, is leading you beyond it all. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you through it all. And when you feel like you've lost your way, a new beginning will find its day. Lift your eyes, eyes, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you believe. There's more in you than you can conceive. Through every night that felt too long, you are learning to become more strong. Through every silence, every flame, you are growing not the same. Step by step, through storm and sea, you are becoming who you're meant to be. And through it all, you will see you were made for endless victory, Joe. When the ground feels unsteady beneath your feet, and every heartbeat skips a beat, there's a hidden strength you can't replace, rising softly in that space. In every moment you felt unsure, in every wound that needed a cure, there was a light you couldn't see, growing inside, setting you free. You are not fading, you're being renewed. Even when hope feels subdued, every breath you take, every step you make, is shaping the path you're meant to take. There's a reason you're still standing tall, through every rise and every fall. A quiet power, steady and true, has always been alive in you. When your strength feels gone and your hope runs thin, that's where a deeper rise begins. Like wings forming out of the air, you'll feel a force that's always there. So don't turn back when the road gets long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers don't appear, you're being guided beyond your fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every night you thought would never end was shaping the courage you now defend. Keep moving forward, don't stand still. There's a greater vision shaping your will, not defined by where you've been, but by the fire that burns within. There are days when your heart feels worn, like you're carrying something torn, but even then there's a quiet light breaking through the darkest night. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth within your soul, leading you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than fear. Let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, though it's small, is guiding you forward through it all. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you beyond it all. And when you feel like you've lost your way, a new beginning will find its day. Lift your eyes, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you believe. There's more in you than you can conceive. Through every shadow, through every flame, you are growing not the same. You were made for endless victory. When the echoes of doubt start filling your mind, and the answers you seek feel impossible to find, there's a quiet truth you can still hold, stronger than fear, braver than bold. In every moment you felt left behind, in every place where hope seemed hard to find, there was a light you couldn't erase, still shining deep in a hidden place. You are not falling, you're learning to rise, even through tears that fill your eyes. Every breath you take, every step you climb, is shaping your strength over time. There's a reason your heart won't let you stay in the shadows that try to lead you astray. A steady force, gentle and true, is always calling the best from you. When your strength feels gone and your hope feels thin, that's where a deeper rise begins. Like wings unfolding out of the unseen air, you'll feel the lift that's always there. So don't turn back when the road feels long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers don't appear, you're being guided beyond your fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every night you thought would never end, was shaping the courage you now defend. Keep moving forward, don't stand still. There's a greater vision shaping your will, not defined by where you've been, but by the fire that burns within. There are days when your heart feels worn, like you're carrying something torn. But even then there's a quiet light breaking through the darkest night. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth within your soul, leading you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than fear, let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, though it's small, is guiding you forward through it all. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you beyond it all. And when you feel like you've lost your way, a new beginning will find its day. Lift your eyes, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you believe. There's more in you than you can conceive. Through every shadow, through every flame, you are growing, not the same. Step by step through night and day, you are finding a brighter way. And when you reach beyond the fear, you'll see the vision crystal clear. Through every trial, through every story, you were made for endless glory. Cheer. When the final light feels far away, and the night refuses to turn to day, there's a deeper rhythm in your soul, calling you back, making you whole. In every moment you felt too weak, in every silence you couldn't speak, there was a strength you couldn't see, growing inside, setting you free. You are not ending, you're being renewed, even when hope feels subdued. Every breath you take, every step you make is shaping the path you're meant to take. There's a reason you're still standing here, through every doubt, through every fear. A quiet power, steady and true, has always been alive in you. When your strength feels gone and your hope runs thin, that's where a deeper rise begins. Like wings unfolding out of the unseen, you'll rise above where you have been. So don't turn back when the road gets long. There's a rhythm in you, steady and strong. Even when answers don't appear, you're being guided beyond your fear. Every fall you faced, every tear you cried, was building a strength you cannot hide. Every night you thought would never end, was shaping the courage you now defend. Keep moving forward, don't stand still. There's a greater vision shaping your will, not defined by where you've been, but by the fire that burns within. There are days when your heart feels worn, like you're carrying something torn. But even then, there's a quiet light breaking through the darkest night. You are stronger than what you feel, more than the wounds that never heal. There's a deeper truth within your soul, leading you toward a greater goal. Let your dreams rise higher than fear, let your purpose become clear. Every step you take, though it's small, is guiding you forward through it all. So stand again, even if you fall. There's a strength in you beyond it all. And when you feel like you've lost your way, a new beginning will find its day. Lift your eyes, let your spirit rise. There's no limit beyond the skies. You can go further than you believe. There's more in you than you can conceive. Through every shadow, through every flame, you are growing, not the same. Step by step, through night and day, you are finding a brighter way. So rise once more, don't fade away. There's a dawn beyond today, and through it all, you will see you were made for endless victory. When the night feels longer than it should, and every road looks misunderstood, you're standing still, but your heart still runs through silent dreams and rising suns. There's a whisper moving through your soul, not loud, but steady, making you whole. It says your story isn't done. There's more to come, there's more to come. Even when you can't see the way, even when the skies turn gray, there's a path beneath your feet, guiding you through every beat. You were made for something more. Every tear, every war is shaping who you'll become. Your time is rising like the sun. Hold on, don't let go. There's a truth you need to know. Every step, There's a plan you cannot see, working through your destiny. Every moment, every line is leading you to something bright. When the weight is on your chest and you've given all your best, still it feels like not enough, like the road is getting tough. There's a strength you've never known, growing deep inside your bones. It will rise, it will stand, like a fire you can't command. You are not alone tonight, even in the fading light. There's a force that pulls you through, always walking next to you. Every doubt that fills your mind, every what if left behind, will turn into open doors, something greater than before. Hold on, don't let go. There's a truth you need to know. Every step, every fall is building something through it all. There's a vision in your heart, even if it's torn apart. Piece by piece it will align in a perfect hidden time. You were born to rise again through the storm, beyond the pain. Every scar, every fear is proof that you are still here. Let the past fade into light, you don't need it for your fight. There's a future calling loud, standing strong above the crowd. Even when the road is steep and the promises you keep feel like burdens on your soul, you are closer to your goal. There's a reason for the wait, every twist and every fade is preparing something true, something meant for only you. Hold on, don't let go. There's a truth you need to know. Every step, every fall is guiding you beyond the wall. There's a light you carry on, even when you feel it's gone. It will shine, it will lead, giving you the strength you need. You don't have to understand every turn that life has planned. Just believe there's something more waiting right beyond this door. Every heartbeat, every breath is a victory over death, of the dreams that try to fade but refuse to be betrayed. You are stronger than you feel. There's a future that is real, full of hope, full of grace, waiting in its perfect place. So rise up, take your stand. You are held by unseen hands, not by chance, not by fear, but by purpose drawing near. Hold on, don't let go. There's a truth you need to know. Every step, every fall is not the end, it's shaping all. There's a plan beyond your sight, turning darkness into light. And in time you will see you are who you're meant to be. When the noise gets louder, calling out the strong, telling you you're not enough, you don't belong. When the world keeps choosing what already shines and leaves the quiet heart somewhere behind, there's a whisper in the shadows, soft but clear, saying you were never meant to disappear. Not by power, not by name, not by chasing hollow fame. It's the broken roads that shape your way. It's the unseen nights that birth the day. What the world passed by, what they denied, is where your deepest strength will rise. You don't need a crown to stand up tall. Places others overlook, there's a every doubt they ever placed on you is turning into something true. Every label that tried to define is falling off. This is your time. Not the loudest voice, not the fastest run, but the one who keeps going when it's undone. Not the perfect face, not the chosen few, but the heart that stays honest and pushes through. There's a reason you were made this way, not to follow but to lead someday. Through the cracks the light gets in. That's where real stories begin. When the world says prove it, you just breathe. There's a deeper truth you can believe. You were chosen in a different light, not for show but for what is right. Turn the pressure into fuel inside. Let it build, don't run, don't hide. What seems weak is growing strong. You've been ready all along. No more living by less scale. No more fearing you might fail. The path is yours, the voice is clear. The moment you've been waiting here. So rise from where they didn't see. Break the chain, step into free. What was hidden will be known. This quiet seed has now been sown. And when they ask you how you made it through, you'll smile and say, I finally knew that everything I thought I lacked was the very thing that had my back. This is your time, your way, your fight. Step from shadow into light. No more doubt, no more delay. You were built for this today. When the world draws lines of who should win and measures worth by the strength of skin, when the spotlight falls on the loud and bright and leaves you standing just out of sight, you start to wonder if you're too small, if you were ever meant for more at all. But deep inside, beneath the noise, there's a different truth, a quieter voice. It says you're not defined by what they see. There's more to you than what you'll ever be. Not by status, not by gold, not by stories already told. It's in the moments no one knows, in silent strength that only grows, in every tear you never show, in every step you take alone. What they called weakness, what they ignored, is building something they can't afford. A steady fire, a grounded soul, a kind of power they can't control. You were never meant to fit their mold. You carry something rare, something bold, not shaped by trends that fade away, but by truth that's here to stay. When doors keep closing in your face and doubt tries hard to take its place, remember this, you're still on track. Every no is a setup for your comeback. You don't need to rush the climb. Great things grow in unseen time. Roots go deeper in the dark before they rise and leave a mark. So don't compare, don't chase their speed. You already have what you need. The path you walk is yours alone, and every step is a stepping stone. Let the world keep chasing crowns. You're building something that won't fall down, a life that stands when storms appear, a voice that rises loud and clear. And when they finally turn and see the strength you held so quietly, they'll realize what they passed before was something they can't ignore. You were shaped through every test, not to be like all the rest, but to stand firm, to rise above with unshaken hope and fearless love. So lift your head, don't dim your flame. You don't need fortune, you don't need fame. What's inside you will break through at the perfect time in all you do. This is your moment, don't hold back. Every scar has paved your track. From overlooked to standing tall, you were always meant to outshine it all. When the world writes stories you don't fit in, and crowns the loud while you stand within a quieter space where dreams feel far, and you question who you really are. When every mirror reflects their rule, telling you strength belongs to a chosen few, you almost believe you've missed your turn, that there's nothing left for you to earn. But listen close to the hidden sound, beneath the noise, a truth unbound. You were never meant to play that role. There's a deeper design within your soul, not built on power the world defines, not shaped by trends or borrowed lines, but formed in places no one sees, where roots grow strong beneath the trees. Every moment you felt unseen, every space where you've quietly been, was never wasted, not in vain. the pain. What they passed by, what they denied, is where your greatest strengths reside. A steady heart, a fearless mind, a light the world can redesign. You don't need titles to justify the fire you hold, the reason why you keep on moving step by step, even when your path feels unmet. There's beauty in the slower pace, in growing strong without the race, in learning truth without the noise, and choosing depth over empty joys. Let them chase what fades away. You're building something here to stay, a life that stands beyond applause, anchored deep in unseen cause. When doubt comes knocking loud and near, and tries to fill your heart with fear, remember what you've come to know. The strongest seeds take time to grow. You are not late, you are not behind. You're perfectly shaped, precisely timed. Every delay, every bend was leading you here in the end. So rise, not with a borrowed voice, but with a truth that is your choice. Unshaken, grounded, standing free, becoming all you're meant to be. And when the world begins to see the strength you held so quietly, they'll understand what they once missed was something real that still exists. You were never less, you were always more, just waiting to unlock your core. Now step ahead, let your life prove there's nothing stronger than quiet truth in motion. Ocean dosh. When the world decides who gets the crown and lifts the strong while pushing you down, when voices say you're not the one and measure life by what you've done, you start to fade into the gray, letting your colors slip away, thinking maybe you were made to live a life that slowly fades. But there's a spark you can't erase, a quiet strength they can't replace. It lives inside the hidden place where truth and courage interlace. Not built on what the world can see, but on who you're meant to be. Beyond the noise, beyond the race, there's something time cannot replace. Every moment you felt small, every time you feared the fall, was shaping something deep and real, a strength no one can take or steal. What they called weak, what they dismissed, is now the power they all missed. A steady fire, a rising flame that doesn't need a borrowed name. You don't need to wear their crown to prove that you won't back down. You don't need their loud applause to stand for truth, to live with cause. every doubt a seed was sown. In every trial your strength has grown. The path was hard, the nights were long, but every step has made you strong. So don't compare, don't lose your pace. You're walking in a different grace, a road that few would understand, but one that's guided by your stand. When doors stay closed and hope feels thin, that's where your real story begins. Not in comfort, not in ease, but in the moments on your knees. There's power in the unseen fight, in choosing truth when wrong feels right, in standing firm when you could fall, and rising up despite it all. You are not late, you are not lost. Every step has shaped the cost of something greater, something true, that's been prepared inside of you. Let the world keep chasing light. You're learning how to truly shine from within, where strength is born in the quiet before the dawn. And when the day finally comes, when all the doubt and fear is gone, you'll see the reason for it all, why you had to rise and fall. Because the path you had to take was never meant for you to break, but to reveal a deeper view of strength that always lived in you. So take your place, don't turn away. This is your time, this is your day. Not by chance, not by demand, but by a truth you now can stand. And when they ask you how you grew through all the storms you battled through, you'll simply smile, strong and calm, and say, I found where I belong. Now walk ahead, don't fear the unknown. You've carried seeds that now have grown, from unseen roots to open skies. This is your moment. Rise, just rise. When the world applauds the loudest name and builds its towers on fleeting fame, when strength is measured by the outer view and leaves no space for the quiet you, you may feel lost in the in-between, not quite enough, not fully seen, standing still while others race, wondering if you've lost your place. But there's a truth beneath the sound, a deeper rhythm, steady, unbound. It doesn't shout, it doesn't chase, it moves with time, it builds with grace. You were never meant to follow their design or trade your soul for a borrowed shine. There's something greater within your frame, a purpose untouched by empty fame. Every time you were overlooked, every page they never took was writing lines you couldn't see, of strength, of depth, of destiny. What they ignored, what they passed by, is where your true foundations lie. Not in the rush, not in the show, but in the quiet where real things grow. You don't need power to to stand up tall. You don't need status to have it all. The greatest force is often unseen, living in hearts that stay serene. In every fall, a lesson was placed. In every delay, a hidden grace. You've been shaped through every fight to recognize your inner light. So don't lose hope when doors are closed, or when your path feels overexposed. Sometimes the way is being cleared for something greater to appear. There's strength in choosing not to run, in staying true when you feel undone, in holding on when doubt is near, and still moving forward through the fear. You are not behind, you're being formed through every calm, through every storm. Each step you take, though slow it seems, is building something past your dreams. Let them chase what fades away. You're building something here to stay, a life that stands when all else falls, a truth that answers deeper calls. And when your moment finally breaks, when all the hidden strength awakes, the world will see what it once denied, a steady flame that cannot hide. You were never weak, just undiscovered, a quiet force, a hidden wonder. No, rising up steady and true, becoming everything meant for you. So lift your eyes, don't look behind. You've crossed the lines that once confined. The road ahead is clear and wide, with truth and courage as your guide. And when you stand in your own light, no longer fearing wrong or right, you'll know at last, deep in your core, you were always made for more. Now take the step, don't hesitate. This is your time to elevate. From unseen roots to endless skies, step into truth and rise, just rise, just rise. When the world keeps choosing who will stand by, strength they show or the upper hand. When voices rise for the bold and bright, and leave you hidden just out of sight, you start to wonder if you've been missed, if you were meant for a life like this, walking paths no one can see, holding dreams quietly. But in the silence there's a call, not loud, not rushed, but overall, a steady whisper deep inside, saying you were never meant to hide. Not by the standards they create, not by the rush to dominate. There's something deeper in your frame, a fire untouched by empty fame. Every time you felt unseen, every place you've quietly been, was building something strong and real, a truth no noise could ever steal. What they overlooked, what they denied, is where your greatest strengths reside. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in the stillness you embrace. You don't need titles to prove your worth. You don't need noise to shake the earth. The quiet ones who choose to stand can change the course with steady hands. Through every fall you learn to rise. Through every loss you grew more wise. The weight you carried made you strong. You've been preparing all along. So don't give up when it feels slow. The deepest roots take time to grow. What's built within will always last long after fleeting trends have passed. There's power in your steady pace, in walking life with truth and grace, in choosing right when wrong feels near, and standing firm through doubt and fear. You are not late, you're right on time. Every step has shaped your climb. The path you walk is yours to own, a journey only you've been shown. Let the world keep chasing light. You're learning how to truly shine from within, where strength begins, beyond the noise, beyond the winds. And when the moment finally comes, when doubt is quiet, fear undone, the world will see what it once missed, a quiet strength that still persists. You were never weak, just growing deep. Through every promise you would keep, now rising up steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take the step, don't turn away. This is your time, your chosen day. From hidden ground to open sky, step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they ask how you remain through every storm, through every pain, you'll softly say with steady eyes, I found my strength where silence lies. When the world decides what greatness means, drawing lines you've never seen, telling stories of who should rise while you're still searching through the skies. When every door feels closed too tight and every step becomes a fight, you question if your path is wrong, if you've been waiting far too long. But in the quiet there's a flame, not built on power, not on name. It doesn't rush, it doesn't break, it grows through every step you take. You were never meant to fit their mold, or trade your truth for fleeting gold. There's something deeper in your soul, a steady force that makes you whole. Every moment you felt behind was shaping strength within your mind. Every tear you tried to hide was carving courage deep inside. What they ignored, what they passed by, is where your truest strengths now lie. Not in the noise, not in the race, but in the depth you've learned to face. You don't need to win their game to prove that you can leave a name. The strongest voices often rise from hearts the world would minimize. In every fall you learn to stand, in every loss you made a plan. The road was long, the nights were cold, but every step has made you bold. So don't rush time, don't does it last? When all your doubts are in the past, the world will see what it once missed. A steady heart that still persists. You were never weak, just growing strong. Through every place you felt you don't belong. Now rising up with clearer sight, stepping fully into your light. So take the step, don't hesitate. This is your moment to elevate. From unseen roots to endless sky, step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they ask how you endured through every doubt that once occurred, you'll gently say, with strength inside, I found my way when I chose not to hide. Now move ahead, don't look behind. You've crossed the limits of your mind. The life you've dreamed is now in view. It's always been inside of you. When the world defines what strong should be, a perfect face, a loud decree. When values set by fleeting light, and truth gets lost in endless sight, you stand apart, you feel the weight of silent roads and paths that wait. No cheering crowd, no instant sign, just steady steps through unseen time. You wonder if you chose it right, to walk by faith you cannot sight, to trust a voice that doesn't shout while everything is filled with doubt. But in that space a strength is born, between the calm and every storm. A quiet fire, a constant glow, that only patient hearts will know. You were not made to chase their race, or wear a mask to take your place. There's something deeper in your frame, a truth untouched by hollow fame. Every moment you felt alone was building courage you now own. Every tear that fell unseen was watering roots beneath the green. What they passed by, what they ignored, is now your strength, your hidden core. Not built on noise, not built on show, but on the things that truly grow. You don't need their validation to rise above limitation. The power you've been searching for has lived in you forevermore. In every fall, you learn to stand. In every loss, a wiser plan. The nights were long, the road unclear, but still you chose to persevere. So don't be shaken when it's slow. The deepest river's steady flow. What's built with time will always last, far beyond what fades so fast. There's beauty in your quiet fight, in holding truth with all your might, in choosing right when wrong feels near, and walking on despite the fear. You are not late, you are aligned with something greater, well designed. Every step, though hard to see, is leading to your destiny. Let others chase what shines and fades. You're building through silence lies. Now walk ahead, don't turn away. This is your moment, your new day. From unseen roots to endless view, the strength you sought was always you. When the world sets rules you never chose, and measures worth by what it shows, when louder voices take the stage and leave your truth outside the page, you hold your breath, you stand between what is and what has never been seen. A quiet path, a narrow line, where doubt and purpose intertwine. You question if you've lost your way, if silence means you're meant to stay behind the scenes, away from light, hidden in an endless night. But in that dark a spark is born, a steady glow before the dawn. Not made of noise, not built on show, but something only you can grow. You were never meant to chase their crown or build your life on up and down. There's something deeper in your core, a truth that calls you into more. Every time you felt denied, every tear you held inside, was shaping strength you couldn't see, preparing who you're meant to be. What they ignored, what they dismissed, is now the power that persists. Not loud, not fast, not dressed to impress, but real, unshaken, nothing less. You don't need to prove your name to stand unbroken in the flame. The strongest hearts are often those that bloom where no one ever goes. Through every fall you learn to rise, through every loss you grew more wise. The road was long, the nights were cold, but every step has made you bold. So don't rush time, don't fear delay, you're growing in a deeper way. The roots you built will hold you strong, long after fleeting things are gone. There's power in your steady pace, in walking life with truth and grace, in choosing right when wrong feels near, and holding on through doubt and fear. You are not late, you're being formed through every calm and every storm. Each moment placed with careful hands, leading you where purpose stands. Let them chase what fades away, you're building something here to stay. A life that stands when all else falls, a voice that answers deeper calls. And when your moment finally breaks, when all the hidden strength awakes, the world will see what it once denied, a living truth it couldn't hide. You were never weak, just growing deep, through every promise you would keep. Now rising up, steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take your step, don't hesitate, this is your time to elevate. From unseen ground to open sky, step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they ask how you endured through every past the limits of your mind. The life you dreamed is now in view. It's always been alive in you too. When the world lifts up the strongest voice and tells your heart you have no choice but to follow lines already drawn and chase a light that feels so wrong. When every standard feels too high and every effort passes by, unseen, unheard, left in the gray, as if your life could fade away. You start to doubt the path you're on, if all your strength is nearly gone, if maybe you were never meant to rise above where you have been. But in the silence something stays, a quiet truth that never sways. It doesn't shout, it doesn't bend, it holds you steady to the end. You were not made for borrowed dreams or chasing fractured fleeting things. There's something deeper in your core, a truth that calls you into more. Every time you felt unseen, every space you've quietly been was forming strength you couldn't trace, a steady fire, a hidden grace. What they overlooked, what they denied, is where your greatest strengths reside. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in the depth you've learned to face. You don't need titles to prove your place, you don't need speed to win this race. The strongest hearts are often those that rise through trials no one knows. Through every fall, you learn to stand. Through every loss, a wiser plan. The road was long, the nights were cold, but every step has made you bold. So don't be shaken when it's slow. The deepest roots take time to grow. What's built within will always last, far beyond what fades so fast. There's power in your quiet fight, in holding truth with all your might, in choosing right when wrong feels near, in walking on despite the fear. You are not late, you are aligned with something greater, well designed. Every step, though hard to see, is shaping your chase what shines and fades. You're building through the unseen days, a life that stands when all is tried, a heart that won't be pushed aside. And when your moment finally comes, when doubt is gone and fear is done, the world will see what it once missed, a quiet strength that still persists. You were never weak, just growing deep through every promise you would keep. Now rising up steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take your step, don't hesitate. This is your time to elevate, from hidden ground to open sky. Step into truth and rise, just rise. Say This is your moment, your new day. From unseen roots to endless view, the strength you sought was always you. Through every doubt you chose to face, you've come this far by quiet grace. Now stand, now shine, now fully live. There's more inside you yet to give. When the world decides who's qualified and measures hearts from the outside, when louder names are lifted high and quiet dreams are passed right by, you stand alone in spaces wide with questions you can't always hide. Is this the road I'm meant to take, or just another silent mistake? But in the stillness something grows, a deeper truth your spirit knows. It doesn't rush, it doesn't shout, yet clears the way through every doubt. You were not made to fit their frame, or chase a borrowed kind of fame. There's something hidden in your core, a steady call to something more. Every time you felt unseen, every place you've quietly been, was shaping strength beneath the surface, giving every scar a purpose. What they ignored, what they denied, is where your truest gifts reside. Not in the rush, not in display, but in the truth you live each day. You don't need crowns to prove your place, you don't need speed to win this race. The deepest power often lies in hearts that choose to stand and rise. Through every fall you learn to stand, through every loss a wiser plan. The nights were long, the road unclear, but still you chose to persevere. So don't be shaken when it's slow, the strongest roots grow deep below. What's built in time will always last, beyond the shine that fades so fast. There's power in your quiet fight, in choosing truth over what's bright, in standing firm when fear is near, in moving forward year by year. You are not late, you are aligned with something greater, well designed. Every step, though hard to trace, is leading you into your place. Let others chase the fading light, you're learning how to truly shine from within, where strength is born in the calm before the storm. And when your moment finally comes, when doubt is still and fear is done, the world will see what it once missed, a steady flame that still persists. You were never weak, just growing deep through every promise you would keep. Now rising up, steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take your step, don't hesitate, this is your time to elevate. From hidden ground to open sky, step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they ask how you endured through every doubt that once occurred, you'll gently say, with strength inside, I found my way. When matters most, and lifts the ones who seem the closest to power, fame, and shining light, while you keep walking out of sight. When every measure feels unfair, like no one sees the weight you bear, you start to question deep inside if you were meant to be set aside. But in the silence there's a sound, a deeper truth that can't be drowned. It doesn't rush, it doesn't prove, yet gently calls you still to move. You were not shaped by their design or meant to follow every line. There's something deeper in your soul, a quiet strength that makes you whole. Every time you felt too small, every moment you feared the fall, was building something you can't see. A steady force of clarity. What they overlooked, what they denied, is where your truest strengths reside. Not in the noise, not in display, but in the truth you live each day. You don't need status to belong, you don't need crowds to make you strong. The deepest power often grows in hidden places no one knows. Through every fall you learn to rise, through every loss you gain new eyes. The road was long, the nights were cold, but every step has made you bold. So don't be shaken when it's slow, the strongest roots grow deep below. What's built within will always last, far beyond what fades so fast. There's power in your quiet fight, in choosing truth over what's bright, in standing firm when doubt is near, in walking on despite the fear. You are not late, you are aligned with something greater, well designed. Every step, though hard to see, is shaping your reality. Let others chase what fades away, you're building something here to stay. A life that stands when all is tried, a heart that won't be pushed aside. And when your moment finally comes, when doubt is gone and fear is done, the world will see what it once missed, a quiet strength that still persists. You were never weak, just growing deep, through every promise you would keep. Now rising up steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take your step, don't hesitate. This is your time to elevate, from hidden ground to open sky. Step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they ask how you remain through all the loss, through all the pain, you'll softly say with steady eyes, I found my strength where silence lies. Now walk ahead, don't turn away. This is your moment, your new day. From unseen roots to endless view, the strength you sought was always you. Through every doubt you chose to face, you've come this far by quiet grace. Now stand, now shine, don't be confined. The truest power lives inside. When the world lifts up the ones who shine, and leaves your story undefined, when every measure feels too high, and quiet hearts are passed right by, you walk alone through unseen space, searching for a sign of grace. One wondering if your steps are true, if there's a place designed for you. But in the stillness there's a voice, not forced, not loud, yet still your choice. It calls you deeper, past the noise, beyond the need for empty poise. You were not made to mirror them, or chase a crown that fades again. There's something rooted in your soul, a steady fire that makes you whole. Every time you felt denied, every tear you held inside was shaping strength you couldn't see, a deeper form of clarity. What they ignored, what they dismissed, is now the power that persists. Not built on speed, not built on show, but in the truths you've come to know. You don't need titles to belong. You don't need crowds to make you strong. The quiet path you chose to take is forming every step you make. Through every fall you learn to rise, through every loss you gain new eyes. The nights were long, the road unclear, but still you move beyond the fear. So don't be shaken when it's slow. The strongest roots grow deep below. What's built within will always last, beyond the things that fade so fast. There's power in your steady pace, in walking life with truth and grace, in choosing right when wrong feels near, and standing firm through doubt and fear. You are not late, you are aligned with something greater, well designed. Every step, though hard to trace, is leading you into your place. Let others chase the fading light. You're learning how to truly shine from within, where strength is born, in the quiet before the dawn. And when your moment finally comes, when doubt is still and fear is done, the world will see what it once missed, a quiet strength that still persists. You were never weak, just growing deep through every promise you would keep. Now rising up, steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take your step, don't hesitate. This is your time to elevate, from hidden ground to open sky. Step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they ask how you endured through every doubt that once occurred, you'll gently say, with strength inside, I found my way when I chose not to hide. Now walk ahead, don't look behind. You've crossed the limits of your mind. The life you dreamed is now in view. It's always been alive in you. Through every trial, through every flame, you've grown beyond what once you named. Now stand, now shine, let courage lead. You've become exactly what you need. And in the end, when all is clear, you'll see the reason you are here. Not by the world, but deep inside, where truth and purpose now collide. Collide. decides who gets the light and crowns the ones who win the fight. When every measure feels so loud and you're just standing in the crowd. When voices say you're not enough, that you don't have what makes it tough, you start to shrink, you start to hide, carrying questions deep inside. But in the silence there's a flame, untouched by fear, untouched by name, a quiet truth that still remains through all the losses, through the pain. You were not made to chase their race or wear a mask to take a place. There's something deeper in your core, a steady call to something more. Every moment you felt unseen, every place you've quietly been, was building strength you couldn't trace, a hidden power, a quiet grace. What they ignored, what they denied, is where your truest strengths reside. Not in the rush, not in display, but in the truth you live each day. You don't need crowns to prove your worth, you don't need noise to shake the earth. The deepest power often grows in hearts the world may never know. Through every fall you learn to stand, through every loss a wiser plan. The nights were long, the road unclear, but still you chose to persevere. So don't be shaken when it's slow, the strongest roots grow deep below. What's built within will always last, far beyond what fades so fast. There's power in your quiet fight, in choosing truth over what's bright, in standing firm when doubt is near, in walking on despite the fear. You are not late, you are aligned with something greater, well designed. Every step, though hard to see, is shaping your reality. Let others chase what fades away, you're building something here to stay, a life that stands when all is tried, a heart that won't be pushed aside. And when your moment finally comes, when doubt is gone and fear is done, the world will see what it once missed, a quiet strength that still persists. You were never weak, just growing deep, through every promise you would keep. Now rising up, steady and true, becoming all that lives in you. So take your step, don't hesitate, this is your time to elevate. From hidden ground to open sky, step into truth and rise, just rise. And when they asked how you remained, through all the loss, through all the pain, you'll softly say with steady eyes, I found my strength where silence lies. Now walk ahead, don't turn away, this is your moment, your new day. From unseen roots to endless view, the strength you sought was always you. Through every doubt you chose to face, you've come this deeper truth that shaped it all. So lift your eyes, embrace the climb. Your life is more than space and time, from unseen seeds to open skies. This is your moment. Rise, just rise. Just rise. When the noise gets loud and the road feels long, when the weight of the world says you don't belong, when every step forward feels like a fight, and you're searching for a spark in the darkest night. You don't have to force what you can't control. There's a deeper rhythm moving through your soul, not by power, not by might alone, but by something greater you've always known. There's a quiet strength rising up in you, like the dawn breaking through the blue. You were never meant to walk this blind. There's a guiding light already aligned. When your hands feel weak and your heart runs dry, when your dreams seem too far to even try, close your eyes, feel the breath within. There's a force of life that will always begin, not in rushing winds or a storming flame, but a steady whisper calling your name. Step by step you will find your way. Even in the shadows there's a brighter day. You are stronger than fear, deeper than doubt. There's a truth inside you crying out. Every fall is shaping who you'll be. Every scar writes your destiny. So don't measure your worth by what you see. There's a bigger story, a deeper key, not by power, not by might alone, but by a living hope you've always known. Rise again, even when it's hard. Every moment's a brand new start. There's a vision waiting in your heart, a masterpiece, a work of art. Let the unseen carry you through when there's nothing left you think you can do. There's a hand that lifts, a path that bends, a quiet strength that never ends. You were made for more than just getting by. There's a purpose written in your sky. Every breath is a second chance to move forward, to rise, to dance. So take that step, don't be afraid. Even when the light begins to fade, there's a power beyond what you can see, working gently, setting you free. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. And when the world says you're not enough, you'll stand unshaken, bold and tough, because the strength you need is already near. In every hope, in every tear, and the path ahead will start to clear as you move beyond your fear. So keep going, don't let go. There's a deeper current you will know, and in the end you will see you were carried to your destiny. stretches wide and silence feels loud when you're lost in a sea of an endless crowd. When the mirror reflects someone you don't know, and the fire inside feels too weak to glow. You don't have to climb every mountain alone. There's a hidden strength you've always been shown, not by force, not by will, that breaks and bends, but by a deeper current that never ends. There's a breath in your chest that won't give in. Even after loss, it begins again, like the tide that returns to kiss the shore. You are made to rise, to become much more. When your hands let go and your plans fall through, and the sky turns gray out of perfect blue, there's a whisper soft in the space between, calling you forward to unseen dreams. It's not in the rush, not in endless chase, but in stillness you'll find your place. Every step, though it feels unsure, is shaping a path that will endure. You are not the sum of your broken days. You are more than the noise, the fear, the haze. Every doubt is a passing cloud. It cannot silence what's true and loud. So breathe in deep, let the pressure fall. You don't have to carry it all. There's a power beyond what eyes can trace, moving softly with endless grace. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. In every tear, in every scar, there's a light reminding who you are. Rise when it feels like you can't go on. Even the darkest night meets dawn. Every ending becomes a door, leading you to something more. There's a vision planted deep inside. Through every storm, it will not hide. The winds may shake and shadows creep. The roots you carry run too deep. You were never meant to fade away. There's a fire in you that's here to stay. Not loud, not wild, but steady and true. A quiet strength that's guiding you. When the world demands you prove your worth, remember the value of your birth. You are here for a reason clear, even when the path's unclear. So take one step, then one again. Through the loss, the doubt, the pain, there's a rhythm beneath it all. A gentle voice that will not fall. And when you feel you've lost your way, look within, don't drift away. There's a force that carries you through, stronger than anything you ever knew. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed that's grown. And in the end, you will see you're shaped for eternity. So stand, even when you shake. Every risk is worth the take. There's a future calling your name. Beyond the fear, beyond the flame. Keep your heart open, let it guide. There's nothing real you need to hide. And step by step you'll come to see you are becoming who you're meant to be. Town. When the morning feels heavy before it begins, and you're carrying echoes of where you've been, every direction looks the same shade of gray, and the strength that you had feels miles away. You don't have to rush to become something more. You are already standing at a meaningful door, not by pressure, not by endless fight, but by a quiet pull toward what is right. There's a rhythm alive underneath all the noise, beyond all the fear, beyond all the voids. It moves like a current you can't always see, but it's leading you where you're meant to be. When your steps feel slow and your vision unclear, and your loudest thoughts are driven by fear, pause for a moment, just breathe it in. There's a deeper place where you can begin, not in the rush of proving your name, not in the chase of temporary fame, but in the stillness you'll recognize a truth that never fades or dies. You are not defined by the weight of the past, nor by the speed that you think you must last. Every moment is shaping your view, every trial revealing what's true. So don't be afraid when the road disappears. Some paths are built through patience and tears. Every detour, every delay is carving a stronger, wiser way. There's a light that flickers but won't burn out, even surrounded by waves of doubt. And though it feels small in the darkest place, it holds the power to change your pace. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a seed your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every rise, you're learning to see with clearer eyes. When your voice feels lost in a crowded sound, and you're searching for solid ground, know there's a truth that stands unshaken, even when everything else feels taken. You were never meant to walk unseen. There's purpose woven in every scene. Even the chapters you wish to erase hold hidden beauty, hidden grace. So stand once more, even if you fall. There's meaning written through it all, and every step that you choose to take is building a future you'll one day make. Let go of the need to control the end. There's wisdom in learning how to bend, like a tree that sways but will not break. You grow stronger with every ache. There's a vision waiting beyond your sight, not in the dark but through the night, guiding you gently, step by step, through every valley you have kept. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth you've always known. And when the world feels cold and wide, you'll find a steady place inside. So keep moving forward, don't look away. Even the night gives birth to day. There's something greater within your soul, quietly making you whole. And in the end, when you finally see through all you've faced and all you'll be, you'll realize through every storm you've gone, you were being carried all along. When the sky feels closed and the air runs thin, and the battle outside feels strong within, when every answer seems far away and hope feels day. You don't have to hold up the world on your own. There's a deeper strength you've already known. Not by force, not by striving alone, but by a quiet power steadily grown. There's a pulse in your heart that won't fade out, even surrounded by waves of doubt. It beats with a rhythm older than fear, a steady reminder you're meant to be here. When your path feels lost in a shifting land and nothing turns out the way you planned, there's a truth that stands when all else falls, a gentle voice that softly calls. Not in the noise of a restless race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where clarity rises calm and wide, and a deeper knowing lives inside. You are not your failures, not your mistakes, not the pressure of paths the world creates. You are more than the way you feel today. There's a brighter truth lighting your way. So don't give up when the road feels steep. Some promises are yours to keep. Every struggle is shaping you strong. Every silence is where you belong. There's a light within that won't be denied, even when shadows try to hide. And though it flickers, it still remains through every loss and all the pains. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your soul has grown. In every tear, in every scar, there's a sign of how resilient you are. Rise again when you feel you can't. Even the smallest step will grant a new direction, a clearer view of the strength that's already in you. There's a vision calling from deep inside, not in pride, but a steady guide. It doesn't rush, it doesn't shout, but it shows the way through every doubt. You were made for more than just to survive. There's a deeper reason you're alive. Every breath is a chance to begin, to align with the truth within. When the world feels heavy and pulls you low, there's a hidden current that helps you flow. Not always seen, not always loud, but it lifts you gently above the crowd. So take your time, don't fear the pace. Growth is not a hurried race. Every moment has its place in shaping you with quiet grace. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a seed your heart has sown. And as it grows, you'll start to see a path unfolding endlessly. So keep your eyes on what is true, even when storms are breaking through. There's a strength that won't depart, rooted deep within your heart. And one day soon you'll understand, through every trial, through every stand, you were never walking on your own. You were guided, shaped, and gently grown. seems quiet and the lights burn low, and you're standing still, unsure where to go. When the weight of dreams feels hard to hold, and every step feels tired and cold. You don't have to push beyond your breath. You don't have to conquer every depth. Not by force, not by might alone, but by a deeper strength you've always known. There's a spark inside you, soft but real, not always loud, but enough to feel like a steady flame that won't burn out even in seasons of fear and doubt. When the world moves fast and you feel behind, and questions echo inside your mind, pause for a moment, just stay where you are. You're closer than you think, not far. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where clarity forms and courage grows in ways that only your heart knows. You are not late, you are not wrong, you are learning where you belong. Every delay has meaning too, it's shaping something deep in you. So breathe in slow, let the pressure go. You don't need all the answers to know. There's a quiet way, a guiding line, leading you forward, one step at a time. There's a truth within you, steady and bright, even when hidden from your sight. And though the journey may twist and bend, it's carrying you to a greater end. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a living hope you've grown. Through every fall, through every climb, you're becoming more with time. When your strength feels small and your heart feels weak, there's a deeper voice that starts to speak. Not in fear, not in demand, but in a calm you'll understand. You were made for more than just to cope. There's a future filled with hope. Every breath is a chance to rise, to see with new and clearer eyes. So take one step, however small. You don't need to see it all. There's a path unfolding just for you, with every choice you follow through. And when you reach the other side, you'll see the strength that lived inside. Not loud, not fast, but strong and true. A quiet power that carried you. When the ground feels unsure beneath your feet, and every plan ends in quiet defeat. When the voice in your head says you're not enough, and the days ahead just feel too tough, you don't have to fight every war alone. There's a deeper strength you've always known. Not by force, not by might alone, but by a quiet power that's gently grown. There's a current moving you can't always see. Through every doubt, through uncertainty, it flows like a river beneath the noise, guiding your heart beyond all the voids. When your energy fades and your hope runs thin, and you question where to even begin, close your eyes, take a breath, stay still. There's a deeper place beyond your will. Not in the rush, not in the endless chase, but in surrender you'll find your pace, where clarity rises without demand, and strength appears you didn't plan. You are not defined by the fear you feel. There's a deeper truth that's always real. Every moment you choose to stand is rewriting the story you understand. So don't give up when it feels too late. Some paths are shaped by the weight you face. Every step, even slow and small, is still a step that moves you through it all. There's a light that lives where you can't explain. It doesn't vanish in loss or pain. Though shadows fall and nights grow long, it keeps on whispering, you are strong. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. In every fall, in every rise, you're learning to see through clearer eyes. When the world feels loud and pulls you apart, return to the silence inside your heart. There's a steady rhythm you can trust, beyond the pressure, beyond the must. You were made for more than just to endure. There's a deeper calling, strong and sure. Every breath is a chance to align with a path that's quietly divine. When nothing makes sense and the way feels closed, there's a hidden door you've not yet known. It opens slowly, without demand, as you choose to trust what you can't yet plan. So take your time, don't rush the view. What's meant for you will come to you. There's a wisdom growing day by day, even when you feel you've lost your way. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a seed your soul has sown. And as it grows, you'll start to see a path unfolding naturally. So stand again, even if you fall. There is meaning woven through it all, and one day soon you'll understand you were guided by an unseen hand. When the horizon blurs and you can't see far, and you wonder if you've come too far from who you are. When the weight of tomorrow steals today's breath, and every step feels like dancing with doubt and depth. You don't have to carry the future alone. There's a deeper rhythm already grown, not by force, not by might alone, but by a quiet strength you've always known. There's a light that lingers behind your fear, soft but steady, always near. Even when shadows cover your view, it's patiently waiting to guide you through. When your energy fades and your courage bends, and the road ahead never seems to end, pause for a moment, just breathe and stay. You're not as lost as you feel today. Not in a rush, not in a race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where clarity rises without demand and strength appears you didn't plan. You are not defined by the pace you keep, nor by the promises you couldn't keep. Every moment you choose to try is proof that something inside won't die. So don't give up when the climb feels steep. Some victories are yours to keep. Even the smallest step you take is shaping the path you're meant to make. There's a truth within you, quiet and deep, that wakes you gently from restless sleep. It doesn't shout, it doesn't push, but moves your heart with a steady hush. By power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every rise, you're learning to see with wiser eyes. When the world feels loud and pulls you wide, return again to the place inside, where a calm remains unshaken true, a steady ground that carries you. You were made for more than just to survive. There's a deeper reason you're alive. Every breath is a chance to renew, to realign with what is true. When doors seem closed and the way feels tight, there's a path unfolding out of sight. It forms in steps you choose each day, in quiet trust along the way. So take your time, don't fear delay. Growth has never rushed its way. Every season, dark or bright, is shaping you with hidden light. There's a vision planted in your soul, not for control, but to make you whole. It grows in silence, deep and slow, through every high and every low. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed you've sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even when you shake. Every risk is worth the take. There's a strength in you that won't depart, rooted deep within your heart. And when you look back down the road you've gone, through every dusk and every dawn, you'll finally see, so clear, so true, there was something greater carrying you. When the sky feels heavy and the colors fade, and you question the choices you've made, when the silence echoes louder than sound, and you're searching for solid ground, you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to conquer every doubt, not by force, not by might alone, but by a quiet strength already grown. There's a rhythm alive beneath your breath, stronger than fear, deeper than depth. It moves in ways you can't control, yet it's guiding the course of your soul. When your vision blurs and your heart feels tight and you can't seem to see the light, close your eyes, just stay for a while. There's a hidden path beyond denial. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where truth unfolds without demand, and peace arise without command. You are not defined by a single fall. There's meaning rising through it all. Every crack lets the light come through, revealing strength that was always you. So don't be afraid of the slower pace. Growth is not a hurried race. Every moment, both strong and weak, is teaching you what you seek. There's a flame inside you, calm and bright. It doesn't fade in the longest night. Those storms may shake and shadows stay. It quietly shows a better way. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every loss, through every gain, you are rising again and again. When the world feels loud and pulls you thin, return to the quiet place within. There's a steady voice, soft but clear, cutting through every doubt and fear. You were made for more than just to stand. As a deeper call, you'll understand. Every breath is a chance to align with a purpose greater than time. When the road ahead seems hard to trust and your dreams are covered in dust, there's a hand unseen, a gentle guide leading you from the inside. So take one step, even unsure. You don't need to know what's in store. There's a path unfolding day by day, as you choose to move anyway. There's a vision growing deep in your soul, not for control, but to make you whole. It doesn't rush, it doesn't break, but forms in every choice you make. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a seed your heart has sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even if you fall. There is purpose through it all, and one day soon you'll understand. You were guided by a greater hand. Through every night and every new dawn, through every loss you thought was gone, you were being shaped steady and true by something greater leading you, Jewel. When the wind feels cold and the road turns steep, and the promises you made are hard to keep. When your strength runs low and your heart feels tired, and the fire within seems slowly expired, you don't have to prove what you're worth today. You don't have to force every step of the way. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper strength you've always known. There's a current flowing beneath your fear, doesn't rush, it doesn't break, but it leads you forward with every step you take. When your vision fades and your hope feels small, and you're not sure you can stand it all, take a breath, let the silence speak. There's a deeper strength inside the weak. Not in the noise, not in the race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where truth rises without demand, and peace arrives like a gentle hand. You are not defined by the days you fall. There's a meaning woven through it all. Every scar, every hidden tear is shaping courage year by year. So don't give up when the night feels long. Even the silence holds a song. Every step, even unsure, is building something strong and pure. There's a light inside that won't burn out, even surrounded by fear and doubt. It may be quiet, it may be small, but it's enough to outshine it all. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every rise, you're learning to see with clearer eyes. When the world feels heavy and pulls you low, there's a deeper place where you can go. A calm that stays when all else shakes, a steady ground no storm can take. You are made for more than just to survive. There's a deeper reason you're alive. Every breath is a chance to begin to reconnect with the strength within. When doors seem closed and paths unclear, and every step is filled with fear, there's a way unfolding you cannot see, forming through quiet trust and honesty. So take your time, don't rush the pace. Growth is found in unseen space. Every moment, both dark and bright, is guiding you toward the light. There's a vision planted deep in your soul, not to control, but to make you whole. It grows through patience, through every test, turning your struggle into your best. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed you've sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even when you break. Every risk is worth the take. There's a strength in you that will remain through every loss, through every pain. And when you look back on all you've been through every moment that shaped you, you'll finally see, steady and true, there was something greater carrying you. When the night feels endless and the stars don't show, and you're carrying questions you can't let go, when every answer seems out of reach, and the silence says more than words can teach, you don't have to solve every piece tonight. You don't have to win every hidden fight. Not by power, not by might alone, but by deeper strength already grown. There's a quiet pulse that won't disappear. Even in doubt, it's always near. It moves like a whisper under your skin, calling you softly to rise again. When your strength feels gone and your hope runs thin, and you don't know where to begin, just breathe in slow, let the moment stay. There's a hidden path in the waiting space. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where truth unfolds without demand, and peace arrives like an open hand. You are not defined by the fear you face, nor by the speed of your running pace. Every pause has a deeper role, it's shaping the core of your soul. So don't turn back when the road feels steep. Some promises are yours to keep. Every step, even through doubt, is what this journey is all about. There's a light inside that won't burn low, even when shadows start to grow. It doesn't shout, it doesn't rush, but leads you forward with a steady hush. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every climb, you are unfolding in perfect time. When the world feels loud and pulls you wide, return again to the place inside where calm remains and strength is true. A deeper ground that carries you. You were made for more than just to stay. There's a vision calling you each day. Every breath is a chance to rise, to see your path with clearer eyes. When the way ahead feels hard to trust, and your dreams are covered in dust, there's a gentle force you cannot see, shaping your future quietly. So take one step, even unsure. You don't need to know what's in store. There's a path forming under your feet, with every moment you choose to meet. There's a vision growing deep inside, not in pride, but a steady guide. It doesn't fade, it doesn't break, but strengthens with each choice you make. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed you've sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even when you fall. There is meaning through it all, and one day soon you'll understand. You were guided by an unseen hand, through every night and every dawn, through every moment you held on. You were being shaped, steady and true, by something greater carrying you. When the road feels silent and the signs are gone, and you're not quite sure where you belong, when the weight of doubt pulls at your feet, and every step feels like retreat, you don't have to have all the strength today. You don't have to see the entire way. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper truth already grown. There's a quiet echo inside your chest, a steady rhythm that knows you best. It doesn't rush, it doesn't shout, but gently leads you through the doubt. When your energy fades and your heart feels low, and the dreams you held don't seem to grow, just breathe in slow, let yourself be. There's a hidden path you're meant to see. Not in the rush, not in the race, but in stillness you'll find dreams without demand, and strength returns without command. You are not defined by the pace you keep, nor by the promises you couldn't keep. Every moment you rise again is a quiet victory over the pain. So don't give up when the climb feels steep. Some dreams are yours to always keep. Even the smallest step you take is shaping the life you're meant to make. There's a light inside that won't fade away, even when shadows try to stay. It may be soft, it may be slight, but it's enough to guide your sight. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every rise, you are learning to see with wiser eyes. When the world feels loud and pulls you wide, return again to the place inside where calm remains and peace is true. Steady ground that carries you. You were made for more than just to stay. There's a vision calling you each day. Every breath is a chance to rise, to see your path with clearer eyes. When the future feels hard to trust and your hopes are covered in dust, there's a gentle force you cannot see, shaping your way quietly. So take one step, even unsure. You don't need to know what's in store. There's a path unfolding in its time. With every moment you choose to climb, there's a vision growing deep in your soul, not for control, but to make you whole. It strengthens slowly, day by day, guiding your heart along the way. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed you've sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even when you break. Every risk is worth the take. There is a strength in you that won't depart, rooted deep within your heart. And when you look back on all you've been through every moment that carried you, you'll finally see, steady and true, there was something greater carrying you. When the light feels distant and the road is unclear, and the loudest voice you hear is fear. When every step feels heavier than before, and you're not sure what you're fighting for. You don't have to hold everything in place. You don't have to win every race. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper strength you've always known. There's a quiet breath that fills your soul, a steady rhythm making you whole. It doesn't rush, it doesn't demand, but gently leads you by the hand. When your vision fades and your heart feels tight, and you can't seem to find the light, pause for a moment, just stay inside. There's a deeper truth you cannot hide. Not in the noise, not in the endless race, but in stillness you'll find your place. where clarity rises calm and wide, and a steady peace lives deep inside. You are not defined by the fears you feel. There's a deeper truth that's always real. Every moment you choose to stand is building a life you didn't plan. So don't give up when the path feels long. Even your silence holds a song. Every step, though unsure and small, is leading you through it all. There's a light within that won't burn out, even surrounded by waves of doubt. Though it flickers, it still remains through every loss and all the pain. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every rise, you are learning to see with clearer eyes. When the world feels heavy and pulls you low, there's a deeper place where you can go. A quiet space that won't be shaken. Even when everything feels taken, you were made for more than just to survive. There's a deeper reason you're alive. Every breath is a chance to renew, to reconnect with what is true. When doors seem closed and the way feels tight, and you're surrounded by endless night, there's a hidden path you cannot see, forming through trust and honesty. So take your time, don't rush the pace. Growth is found in unseen space. Every moment, both strong and weak, is shaping the life you seek. There's a vision planted deep in your soul, not to control but to make you whole. It grows through patience, through every test, turning your struggle into your best. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed you've sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even when you fall. There is purpose through it all, and one day soon you'll understand. You were guided by an unseen hand. Through every shadow, through every dawn, through every moment you held on, you were being shaped, steady and true, by something greater carrying you. When the path feels hidden and the map is gone, and you're not sure where you're leaning on. When the weight of the moment pulls you low and you're questioning all that you know. You don't have to force what won't align. You don't have to rush against the time. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper strength already grown. There's a quiet current under your breath, stronger than fear, deeper than depth. It flows through places you cannot see, yet it's shaping who you're meant to be. When your vision dims and your heart feels tight, and you're searching hard for a sign of light, pause for a moment, just stay within. There's a deeper place where you begin. Not in the rush, not in the endless race, but in stillness you'll find your place, where truth unfolds without demand, and peace arrives like an open hand. You are not defined by the doubts you face, nor by the speed of your running pace. Every moment you rise again is a quiet victory over the pain. So don't give up when the road feels long. Even your silence holds a song. Every step, even unsure and small, is building something beyond it all. There's a light inside that won't fade away, even when shadows try to stay. It may be soft, it may be slight, but it's enough to guide your sight. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a truth your heart has grown. Through every fall, through every rise, you are learning to see with wiser eyes. When the world feels loud and pulls you wide, return again to the place inside where calm remains and strength is true. A steady ground that carries you. You were made for more than just to endure. There's a deeper calling, strong and sure. Every breath is a chance to align with a purpose beyond what you define. When the future feels uncertain and dim, and your hope feels worn at the rim, there's a gentle force you cannot see, still working quietly, setting you free. So take one step, even unsure. You don't need to know what's in store. There's a path unfolding day by day as you choose to move anyway. There's a vision growing deep in your soul, not for control, but to make you whole. It strengthens slowly through every test, turning your struggle into your best. Not by power, not by might alone, but by a deeper seed you've sown. And as it rises, you will see a life unfolding endlessly. So stand again, even when you break. Every risk is worth the take. There's a strength in you that won't depart, rooted deep within your heart. And when you look back on all you've been through every moment that carried you, you'll finally see, steady and true, there was something greater guiding you.